students, welcome once again to the Owl Academy of Education. Today we will touch ICSE class 7th unit 12 exercise 12.a. Name of the unit is speed, distance and time. Before we proceed further into the chapter, you should know some basic things about this chapter of speed, distance and time. Remember children, whenever you start any chapter of math, you should always know about the basic terms, basic references used in the unit. It will be always helpful to you. By doing that, you can easily understand mathematics and it will not become a burden on you. Okay, because an empty vessel sounds more, right? Now, first basic formula in this chapter is first basic thing you should know what is speed. The whole chapter is based on speed, so we should know speed. The distance covered by a moving body in a unit of time is called its speeds, right? Now distance covered or traveled by a moving body in a unit of time is called its speed. The distance may be in meters, kilometers. The time may be, a unit of time may be in meters, in hours, in seconds, right? Now second is the universal formula. The universal formula for calculating distance is speed into time, right? Now this speed you always keep on saying that speed of our car is speed of 50 km per hour, scooter is 60 km per hour, right? Whenever we calculate this distance, we deal with speed and time, right? So that we can calculate its speed, right? Now from this formula, all formula related to this chapter can be arrived at. Suppose we want to calculate speed, then I will put speed here. Speed is equal to distance upon time. This is our third important thing for this chapter, third important formula, right? Now if we want to calculate time, then this speed will take cross multiply, time will go there, and this speed will come here. Right. Now fifth important thing is we keep on saying in everyday life kilometer per hour. What is this kilometer per hour? Meter per second. What is this meter per second? Right. Whenever we say speed in kilometer per hour, right, this is the distance covered in kilometer upon time taken in hours, right. In the same way, speed in meter per second is distance in meters upon time in seconds. Now your concept of kilometer per hour and meter per second would have been clear, right. Now the in this chapter we will always convert kilometer per hour into meter per second or vice versa. That means meter per second into kilometer per hour, right. For that for easy understanding of that, to convert a speed of kilometer per hour into meter per second, multiply kilometer per hours by 5/18 and to convert a speed of meter per second into kilometer per hour, multiply it by 18/5, right. You should remember these two formulas. We will use it frequently in this chapter, right. These are some of the formulas. Now please write down, note down them correctly. Now next is number 8. Now you should know uniform speed. What is uniform speed? Uniform speed is if a moving body covers equal distances in equal intervals of time, its speed is said to be uniform. Uniform means same speed. Suppose a bus covers or a car covers 60 km in first hour, 60 km in second hour, 60 km in third hour. That means it is moving with the uniform speed of 60 km per hour. Right? Now, variable speed. Variable speed is just opposite of that. If a moving body covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time, its speed is said to be non-uniform or variable. Right? Here difference between this and this is that these are unequal distances but equal intervals. Here also equal intervals of time, only distance has become unequal. Right? Suppose a car covers 60 km in first hour, second 40 km in second hour, 30 km in third hour, then its speed is non-uniform speed or variable speed. Right? Now we will move on to average speed. Average speed is very important. This is total distance covered upon total time taken. Irrespective of the fact that the speed is uniform or variable or non-uniform. Right? Now in this chapter you will also face problems on trains. Right? For trains you have to remember two things. Number first is the train covers stationary objects or moving objects. Right? In crossing a stationary object, like एग्जाम्पल हो गया पोल और ए स्टैंडिंग मैन, tree, etc. These are all stationary objects. So how much distance the train would cover? A train will cover distance equal to the length of the train. right? Now these are pole, standing man, tree. So in crossing these things, such things, the train would cover distance equal to the length of the train, distance equal to its length, right? In crossing a platform, a platform is bigger than pole, man or tree. A train has to cover a distance equal to the sum of the lengths of the train and plus the length of the platform, right? These were some things, some basic things you have to keep in mind while solving such questions, right students? Now we will start your exercise 12.a, sorry 12a, 12.a 12a. You have learnt the basic things. Now we will do all the exercise. The blackboard has become black, whiteboard has become black. Now exercise 12a. The first question in your math is convert the following speeds into, convert in meter per second, right? First question is, first part is 90 kilometer per hour. Now please remember the formulas. Whenever we have to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second, we have to multiply by 5 by 18. Multiply kilometer per hour, 90 multiplied by 5 upon 18. 18 1 ja 18, 18 5 ja 9, 5 5 ja 25. Now our answer with meter per second, right? Okay students, now we will move on to the next question, that is all questions are same of first part, second and third. Second, third, your homework. I am solving fourth part of it, that is 16.2 kilometer per hour. We have to convert it into meter per second. For that we have to multiply it by 5 upon 18, right? Or we have to solve the decimal. One place is after decimal, so we will put by 10. 5 upon 18, 5 1 ja 5, 5 2 ja 10, right? And this is 18 1 ja 18, 18 9 ja 162. The answer becomes 9 upon 2. 9 upon 2 means 4.5 meter per second. Okay students, now we will move on to question second. Question second is convert into meter per second to kilometer per hour. We have to convert. First part is 35 meter per sec. Now we have multiplied here it by 5 upon 18. Now we will multiply it 18 upon 5. 35 multiplied 18 upon 5. 5 1 ja 5, 5 7 ja 35, 18 7 ja 126 kilometers per hour. Right, 126 kilometer per hour. In the same way, second and third part are your homework. Do it your own. We will move on to the fourth part, that is 33.5 meter per second. So 3.5 multiplied 18 upon 5. Same way we will remove decimal by putting 10, because there is only one place after decimal. 5 7 ja 35, 5 2 ja 10, 2 1 ja 2, 2 9 ja 18. Now we can't do more simple. 9 7 ja 63 upon 5. Now 63 upon 5 we will convert it into the decimal. 63, 5 12 ja 60, 3 decimal here, take this 0 here, 5 6 ja 30. Right, so our answer would 12.6 kilometer per hour. Right, students, now we will move on to the next question, that is question number 2. Question number 2 in your book is: a car travels a distance of 258 km in 3 hours 35 minutes. What is the speed of the car? So distance, I have to do it here. Question 2, solution is: distance here is 258 kilometer and time taken by the car is 3 hours 35 minutes. 3 hours 35 minutes. Now we have to this is question number 3. Now distance is 258 kilometers, time 3 hours 35 minutes. What is the speed of the car? What is the speed of the car? Now this is 258 kilometers, 3 hours 35 minutes. Now this is no need to change, only we have to apply the formula. What is the speed of the car? So speed is distance, speed in kilometer per hour. Now students, we have to change this hours into 3 hours 35 minutes. Right, 3 hours 35 minutes. How will you change this? 3 hours. So our formula is speed in kilometer per hour equal to is equal to distance in kilometer upon time in hours. So we have to change this time in hours. So distance is okay, 258. Time in hours will become 1 hour 3 hours 35 minutes. 1 hour, how many minutes are there in 1 hour? 60 minutes. So we will write it as this. Now when we solve this, our answer will be in the hours. So 5 7 ja 35, 5 12 ja 60, right? Now 258 upon 12 3 ja 36, 12 3 ja 36 plus 7, 43 upon 12, right? Now this is fraction. 258 multiply 12 upon 43. Now let me see. 43 1 ja 43, 43 6 ja 258, 6 ja 18, 6 4 ja 24 plus 125. So 12 6 ja 72. So now our answer would be in kilometer per hour. Right students, so do this carefully, otherwise question is okay. Now question 4th answer solution is, question is a train covers 14 kilometers in 8 minutes. What is the speed of the train? Now distance equal to 14 kilometers, time equal to 8 minutes. Now time is in minutes, distance in kilometers, right? For that we will change this time into hour. We need hours. For hours we divide it by 60, right? 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. 8 minutes is equal to 1 upon 60 multiplied by 8, right? Now this will 4 2 ja 8, 4 15 ja 60, 2 upon 15 hours, right? Now speed equal to distance upon time. Distance is 14 upon, this will become 14 multiplied 15 upon 2, 2 1 ja 2, 2 7 ja 14. This will become 105 kilometer per hour, because we have changed, this is kilometer and we have changed this minutes into hours. Keep in mind changing of the units, you will never face any problem in such type of questions, right students? Now we will move on to question number 5th. In question 5th is just like question number 3. Do it yourself, homework. Question 6. Now question 6, Rahul cycles at 12 km per hour. How much distance he cover in? Now we are given speed. Speed of Rahul 12 km per hour. Time equal to 36 minutes. Now students, this is 12 km per hour, that is 36 minutes. Now we have to change that 36 minutes into hour because we need hours. So 36 upon 60, 6 6 ja 36, 6 10 ja 30. Now we can make it more simple, 3 upon 5, 3 upon 5 hour. You have changed it. Now distance, we have to find out distance, therefore distance of distance covered by Rahul will become speed multiplied time. What is speed? 12. Time is 3 upon 5. Now students, you can solve this by 12 3 ja 36 upon 5, 5 7 ja 5 7 ja 36, 35, 1 0. We will put decimal here, 0, 5 2 ja 10. It will become 7.2 kilometer. Right. Now move on to 7. Here we have to find out the time. Question 7. Ravi walks at a uniform speed of 4 km per hour. How much time does he take to cover 600 meters? Right. Solution is speed of Ravi 4 km per hour. Distance 600 meters. Now this is kilometer per hour, this is 600 meter. Now students, can you think? We have to find time. First of all, before doing time, convert this conversion 4 km per hour. Here it is meter. We can change kilometer per hour into meter per second by 4 multiplied 5 upon 18. This is kilometer, this is meter, so we have to make conversion of this kilometer per hour into meter per second, right? So this will equal 2 2 ja 4, 9 2 ja 8, 10 upon 9 meter per second. This is speed. Now we have to find out time. What is the formula of time? Time is distance upon speed. Distance he has covered 600 meters, 10 upon 9. Now this will become 600, 9 upon 10, 0, 9 6 ja 540. Now this 540 is what? This 540 is what? this will become, we have changed the speed into meter per second, right? Time second. If we want it to change in the minutes, we have to 540 divided by 60. 1 hour 60 minutes, 1 minute 60 second. 0 will cancel 0, 6 9. Then will 9 minutes would be our answer. Alright students, do this way, think this way, you will become easy. You have, if you have cleared your basics in the math. If you have not cleared basics, then the math is going to trouble you. Now question number 8. A train is running at 45 km per hour. How far does it go in 8 seconds? Question 8 solution. A train is running at 45 km per hour. Speed of train 45 km per hour. Time is given here. Time 8 seconds. Now students, it is 8 seconds, here it is 45 km per hour. So we have to change it into meter per second so that we can compare these units. For changing kilometer per hour into meter per second, we have to multiply it by 5 upon 80. That we see, can we cut it? 3 15 या 45, 3 6 या 18. ठीक है. Now again on 3, 3 5 ja 15, 3 2 ja 6. So this will become 25 upon 2 meter per second. Now we have to find out, we have given speed and time, we have to find out distance. Distance, speed into time. What is the speed? 25 upon 2. What is the time? 8 seconds. 2. Now students, you will get answer in what? 100 is what? Meter per second. We have changed this in meter per second, so distance will in meters, right? Question 9 solution. What is question 9? Which is more, a speed of 36 km per hour or speed of 10.5? Which is more, a speed of 36 km per hour or a speed of 10.5? Now what will you do? He has put you in dilemma. Which is more? Which speed is more? 36 km per hour or speed equal to 10.5 meter per second. Now if we change, units are different, we have to make these units same, right? We have to convert it into meter per second. 36 km per hour, for that we have to multiply it by 5 upon 18. So this has become 10 meter per second. Now you can see which is more, 10 meter per second or 10 point. Answer 10.5 meter per second is more, right? Now students, we will move on to question number 10. What is question 10? A car running at a speed 45 km per hour takes 6 hours to cover a journey. At what speed it must travel to complete the journey in 5 hours? Now here speed of car is equal to 45 km per hour, right? Time is equal to 6 hours. No problem. Here is hour, here is hour. Now we can calculate distance from this. Distance is speed into time. Now speed is what? 45 into 6. So our distance will 6 5 is 30, 6 4 the 24 plus 3 27. So here kilometer, so it will become kilo. From here we have got distance for the second phase. So distance is 270 kilometer, and now he is saying what? At what speed it must travel to complete the journey in 5 hours. Now distance has become 270 kilometer, time has become 5 hours. We have to find out what speed in the second phase. Now speed, it is kilometer, it is hours, no need of conversion. Speed just simple, speed will become distance upon time. Here distance is 270, 5 5 ja 25 to 54. So it would have to travel at 54 kilometer per hour. Earlier it was covering this 270 kilometer in 6 hours. Now it will cover at a speed of 45 kilometer. If it will go by 54 kilometer per hour, it will cover the same distance, that is in the 5 hours. Right students? Students, now we will move on to question number 11. Question 11. Now what is question 11 is, a car covers a certain distance in 50 minutes. If it runs at 45 km per hour, how much time will it take to cover the same distance at the speed of 30 km per hour? Certain distance means we have to find the distance first, then so solution is here. Speed in first condition 45 kilometer per hour, right? Time is equal to 50 minutes. See students, here this is hour, this is minutes. Now we will change it into the hour. For that 50 upon 60, 5 upon 6 hour. right? Speed is here, time is here, then what is the remaining? Distance. What is the formula of distance? Speed into time. Speed is 45, time is 5/6. 3 2 ja 3 15 15 5 ja 75/2 kilometer. Here kilometer, this will also come in kilometer. Now distance is 75/2 kilometer. Now he is saying how much time will it take to cover the same distance at the speed in second condition is equal to 30 kilometer per hour. Alright, now distance we have calculated 75/2 kilometer. Now what will be the time? Formula of time is distance upon speed. Distance is 75/2 multiplied by speed is 30. Now we will calculate this and five six ja. Now 5 6 ja 30, 5 15 ja 75, 3 2 ja 6, 3 5 ja 15, 5/4. Our answer will in hours. Now we have to convert it. For that, for multiply by 16, 75 minutes. So 60 minutes for 1 hour. Remaining are 15 minutes. 60 minutes for 1 hour. So 1 hour and 15 minutes will be our final answer. Right, students, now we will move on to the next question, that is question number 12. Solution. A bus covers 100 km in first 2 hours, 60 km in next 1 hour and 72 km in next 2 hours. Find the average speed of the bus. Now we have to find the average speed of the bus. We have done the formula of average speed, total distance covered upon total time taken. Right, now we will write it as here total distance covered. What is the bus covers is equal to 100 kilometer plus 64 kilometer plus and 72 kilometer. Now we will add this. So 2 plus 4 6, 7 plus 6 13 plus 10 23. So it has covered 236 in all. Total time taken 2 hours plus next 1 hour plus next 2 hours. All hours we can add them. 2 plus 1 3 plus 2 5 hours, right? Therefore if we have to find the average distance, average speed, for average speed we will 236 total distance covered upon total time taken, 236 upon 5, right? Now 5 4 ja 20, 3 6 5 7 ja 35, 5 2 ja. So this will our average speed, right? Now question 13 is just like question number 12. You can do it yourself. Now we will move on to question number 14. The question number 14 is a scooterist travels at 36 km per hour for 5 hours and at 45 km per hour for 4 hours. Find his average speed during the whole journey. Right here, speed in first condition is equal to 36 kilometer per hour, right? Time is 5 hours. Therefore for average speed we have to find out the distance. Therefore distance covered equal to speed multiply time. Now 36 in 1 hour, in 5 hours it will go 180 km. Similar way, speed in second condition is equal to 45 km per hour. Time 4 hours. Therefore distance covered in second condition 45 multiplied 4. Here also 4 5 is 20, 180 kilometer, right? Therefore average speed we have to find out. Total distance covered and total time availed. Taken. Total distance covered, here 180, here also 180, 180 plus 180, sorry. Total time taken 5 hours here, 4 hours. 180, 180, 360 upon 9. No conversion is required, as it is also in kilometer per hour, hours, kilometer per hour, hours, 40 kilometer per hour. Right, this is the average speed. Now we will move on to question number 15. What is question number 15 is, Raju's school is 4 kilometers away from his home. He walks from his house to school and comes back to his house in 2.5 hours. Find his average speed. So he goes 4 kilometers, comes back 4 kilometers. Therefore, total distance covered, four go, 4 come back, 8 kilometers. Now time, total time taken in the whole journey, coming and going, 2.5, 5 upon 2 hours. Right, therefore average speed, total distance covered upon total time taken. Total distance covered is 8, total time taken is 5 upon 2. Now 8 will be multiplied by, this will reciprocal, this becomes 16 upon 5, 5 3 is 15, 1 decimal 2 kilometer, 3.2 kilometer per hour. Right, this is the average speed. Now students, we will move on to question number 16. What question number 16 says, find the time taken by a train 150 meter long running at 60 km per hour in crossing a man standing at the platform. Now I have told earlier, in crossing a man or pole or a stationary object, the train will cover distance equal to its length. Alright, here also we will write in the solution length of the train, because length of the train equal to 150 meter. Therefore, distance covered by the train in crossing a man standing at the platform is equal to 150 meter. Right, speed of the train is given, is equal to 60 kilometer per hour. Now this is in kilometer per hour, this is meter, so here conversion will take place into meter per second. We have to make meters of the kilometer. So for that we will multiply 60 into 5 upon 18. 6 10 ja 60, 6 3 ja 18. This will become 50 upon 3 meter per second. Now we have to find out time. Therefore time is equal to formula of time, distance upon speed. So distance is 150 upon 50 by 3. This will become 150 multiplied 3 upon 50. 5 3 ja 3 3 ja 9. So this is in meter per second. Our answer will be in second. It will take 9 seconds to cross the man standing at the platform. This is your answer. If you have done your basics right, you will never face a problem in math. Mathematics is a very good subject. Full scoring, full coverage, full clearance of doubts. Now question number 17, solution. Here length of a train is 175 meter, running at 63 km per hour. In how it come an electric pole. It is just like question number 16. So this is your homework. Same way, same method as we have adopted in question number 16. Now question number 18. Question number 18 is also just like question number 17 and question number 16. Right, here tree in the 17 question it is electric pole, and it in 16th question it is man. Right, these three questions are same, so it is for your homework also. Now we will move on to the question number 19. 19 is different. A train 120 meter long is running at, so length of the train. So first we will take speed. Speed of the train is equal to 54 km per hour. Here also length of the train is given in meters, so we will convert in kilometer per hour to meter per second. 54 multiplied by 5 upon 18. 18 3 ja 54. This will become 15 meter per second. Right, now in the first condition, length of train is 120 meter. In the second condition, length of bridge has been given 180 meter. So the train will cover a distance 120 of its own length plus 180 of the bridge. Therefore total distance covered by train will 120 plus 180. 120 is its own length, 180 is length of the bridge. It will become 8 plus 2 10, 300 meters. We have already converted the speed in meters, therefore no need to further conversion. Therefore time taken to cross the bridge distance upon speed. Distance is 300, speed is 15. 15 1 ja 15, 15 2 ja 0. So 20 already converted meter into meter, remaining is second. Our answer will be 20 seconds. Alright, now we will move on to question 20. And last question of this exercise is question number 20. Solution, it is just like question number 19. Length of train, is 760 meter. Length of platform, length of the platform is equal to 440 meter. So therefore total distance length of train plus length of platform 760 plus 440 meter 0 0 6 plus 4 10 7 plus 4 11 plus 1 12 1200 meter it has covered. Now what time taken? 40 seconds. Time taken is equal to 40 seconds. Therefore speed is distance upon time. Distance is 1200, time is 40, 4 3 ja 12, this is 30 meter per second. Now what he is saying, the train speed of the train in kilometer per hour. Therefore speed in kilometer per hour, we have to multiply the meter per second into 18 upon 5. So 18 6 ja 108 kilometer per hour. Right students, now this chapter has ended. Chapter 12a, all questions has been solved. If you have any query, any problem, any trouble, you can go through our comment section of our channel and write your problem. Right, if you have understood the whole chapter easily, then please like, share our channel, share the video and subscribe our channel, so that and let other students also subscribe your channel, so that they can also be helped. Right, thanks. Till the next video, we will meet in the next video, some new exercise, some new lesson. Till then, subscribe and get subscription by your friends also. Thanks, thank you very much.